Hello everyone, I'm Neetu Chaudhary. Welcome to Continuous Improvement channel. We have seen the Gemba walk in lean concept where we go to the actual place of the work, actual workshop and see things and learn from things and see that what processes or what things can be improved. Now, today I will discuss with you how we can use the same concept in identifying risk, and it is called as Gemba risk identification. So let's get started with the Gemba risk identification. In the Gemba risk identification, the first thing is that visit actual place of implementation. If you are implementing something in your third party vendor and you don't know who's the actual user, go to the actual place where the actual implementation is going to be, and meet actual user, the end users, and understand what they feel, how do they perform the process. When you go to the actual place of the implementation, you can identify n number of things which may go wrong and which could be the risk of your project. The second thing is that meet the actual user in their real environment. Now, this is very important. If you're meeting actual users of the workshop in a meeting room or a conference room, you may not be able to see the real problems, the real challenges which they face. And if you implement a product over there or a solution over there, in the real life there might be more challenges. So it's always advisable to identify the risk, meet actual users in their real work environment to identify actual risk for the project. The next is discuss with project managers who have implemented similar projects, or the product managers who have implemented and designed similar kind of products. That will give you a lot, because when people they actually implement something, we learn a lot of things by doing, not by reading. So when you meet them, they will share a lot of their experience at how the small things and different things go wrong and how did they handle those situations. It will not help you to identify risk, but it will help you to keep buffer and fine tune your project management, your project plan as well. Talk to teams, work with similar customers. Now, this is very important because different customers have different characteristics. So, if the different teams have worked with the same customer, maybe for a different project or a different product, still meet them to try to understand the behavior pattern of the customer. How do they respond? What is your tolerance level? And try to understand your customer as much as possible, because at the end of the day, the customer is the one who's going to use it. So the more you understand your customer, it's good for you. And the last one is it talk to industry experts, especially if it's a new technology which is new in the market. And so, how compatible it is to other existing technology? What are the challenges? What are the new versions coming or upgrades are coming? So, talk to industry experts. If you follow these 5 steps, I'm very sure that it will help you to identify actual risks of the project or the product design. So we have seen the visit actual place of the implementation, meeting actual users in their real environment, discuss with project managers from similar projects, talk to teams, those who have worked with same customer, and talk to industry experts. I'm sure this will help you and enable you in identifying risks in a better way. Thank you so much.